Now, sometimes when we do this, there's immediately a name that jumps out and you say, how did this guy not make it? I don't know if that really happens this time around, Kenny.
Well, I got to see the list again, but
No, you don't have to see the
we just
list.
saw it.
You just saw the list, fool.
The list of who got left off.
Nobody got left out, Ernie. That's a.
How do you say no one got left off?
Because every
somebody
guy
got
on
left
there-
off.
Okay, here-
Because basically C.J. McCollum. There you go. He jumps out. There he is. When I see the list, Chris Paul
Now he jumps out.
because all of these guys are interchangeable, but they jump out. Yeah, without question. Chris Paul would have been an all-star, I think, if he was there. But C.J. McCollum, to me, jumps out.
Damian Lillard jump out?
Wait, first of all, Kenny, you didn't even pick McCollum. You picked Mike Conley.
No, but I had C.J. McCollum.
That's your list
Paul,
right there.
and I know Chris Paul wasn't going to be able to play.
And then you replaced him with Aldridge.
I'm just saying.
He didn't make it
guy
either.
Jumps out. C.J. McCollum jumps out.
Hey, listen, I got. This is the first time I have no problem with the reserves. I thought that the coaches did a fantastic job.
Why is it fantastic?
Because what? Because
Did they pick yours?
there's nobody. No. Two of my guys didn't make it.
Okay.
But those guys to me were stretches. I had McCollum
And
and Bledsoe. But the coach.
So why were you arguing when I just said McCollum?
Because you didn't even have McCollum.
But you had him, and you're like he doesn't stand out to you.
I said
Doesn't
it was a stretch. You did not have
McCollum is
him.
averaging over 25 points a game. Man.
Who is?
I picked him. Why didn't you pick him?
I'm just saying.
Wait, you're arguing for a guy you didn't pick.
Because like I said, a lot of these guys are interchangeable. But
But CJ, he's not averaging 25.
over the last 15, 16 games.
Westbrook, Clay, and Steph.
And they take votes from each other, Shaq.
Yeah, I
They
know.
probably take votes from each other now.
I know, but, they're in that position. Unless they're having a remarkable breakout year, they're probably going to get
Because now you got to choose one or the other. Before,
and it doesn't.
last year he got
hurts that they're not winning.
Yeah. What's
killing them is
doesn't
they're
help
not
is that they're
winning.
20 and 27.
Yeah,
That's
20
what hurts.
Wow,
them.
I thought they were 20 and 26.
No,
You had that one time, Kenny, you told
but Hayward and
Cards in the
Utah,
West, Stockton. Yeah.
Probably the most
Never get it.
surprising team in the Western Conference. I think
Beside, even more surprising than Houston.
Houston made the playoffs last year, Ernie. When me and Kenny been doing March Madness, there's two guys I really like this
Don't
guy.
I do March Madness with you too?
It's half the time.
Yeah, half the time. But there's two guys I thought by
break back
now,
here.
there's two guys right now, it's like that guy's going to be a star. And I'm not down on him yet, but I'm surprised they haven't played. Trey Lyles, and I think his name is James Young from Kentucky. I thought those two guys, when I saw them play in college, I said, man, those guys are going to be terrific. They're still early, but I like Trey Lyles. But the young kid at Boston has really disappointed me.
So, Rudy Gobert, I keep going back to him. There was a lot of support for him being there. Is that too much to ask to have Hayward and Gobert on that All-Star team?
Yeah, he's a big, and, I know they don't really count centers, but, DeMarcus, who I think is the best center in the league, 28 and 10, that's all I ask out of, any dominant big man. Marc Gasol, and then DeAndre Jordan. He's playing okay, Ernie, but he's not playing as well as those guys.
Well, the
So,
center is
he'll be
back
snubbed.
in the Western Conference.
Yes.
They have 3 centers on that list. So I'm not sure.
Hopefully they put it back on the
looking at
ballot.
Putting that on the ballot.
No, DeMarcus Cousins is a very, very talented player. Don't you think you're biased because of your Sacramento bias? Because you look at guys like Marc Gasol, who
I look at numbers, Chuck. Numbers don't lie.
well, actually, sometimes they allow a lot
No,
in
they
the
don't.
NBA.
No, they don't.
Because when you play
No, they
on
don't.
bad teams, you're just the best player on a bad team, and you get the ball more. So numbers do lie at times. I think DeMarcus is a very talented player.
And ain't no way Marc Gasol is the best center in the league. You tripping.
Yeah.
First of all, you a forward. You speak about the forwards, I speak about the center. You don't know what the hell you talking
And
about.
I'll speak about the guards, I guess.
I know what I'm talking about.
Got all
Thank you very
the
much.
positions covered. There you go.
You stick with the power forwards. I know what I'm talking about when it comes to big. Thank you very much.
I would say that
big.
that DeMarcus Cousins has the potential to be the best player at his position. The only thing that we want to see is those numbers in winning environments, because those numbers in winning environments, we know those are.
They will be your numbers, actually.
They would be it.
He's averaging your numbers, but not only are they not winning, they never win. Like
Don't say never. Don't say never. They beat Cleveland last night in Cleveland. I don't want to hear that.
Wait. What I'm talking about as far as making the playoffs.
What about LeBron James? No.
Look, we're going there. We're going there later.